where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a terrible embrace, where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, WMVA 88.9 FM studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the globe, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcasting.com or WGPL 1350 AM or WPCE 1400 AM. Click and listen live. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace 95.3 FM, WMVA 88.9 FM, WPCE 1400 AM, and good morning to you.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go to our newest platform on YouTube, FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton, or you can go to Crystal Records 1, CRISTO Records 1. Like, share, comment, and I promise you, if you subscribe right now, we'll shout you out.
Shout out.
Well, Mr. E,
Yeah.
what a wonderful weekend we
What
had.
a wonderful weekend. The sun was shining. It was NSU homecoming.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Guess what? What a wonderful weekend.
I tell you what, NSU showed up, showed out, won the game, but they said over 30,000 folk out there, and you could tell, you could see it. They had drones, they had videos, they had everything out there showing the crowd.
I want to say congratulations to NSU. My God, what a wonderful time y'all had yesterday on Saturday, and also for that gorgeous parade. I mean, Lake Taylor showed up, Booker T showed up, all of the major high schools, even down to the Commodores, they was there.
Wow, Hampton University, they did good too.
That's right. Congratulate them too.
Yes, a great game. They had a great festivities and concerts and all kind of things going on over there. But the wonderful thing about it, Mr. E, you didn't hear a lot of drama.
That's right. No drama.
Things like that going on. So the young people and the alumnus and all them, they were out there to really, really, really have a good time.
You know, Miss Hinton, we also got to say a good morning and congratulations to ODU.
Oh my goodness!
47-19 win over Georgia Southern on Saturday.
Hampton Rose was in the house, and we're glad things went well. Mr. E, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know I did. I really enjoyed it. And we're here Monday morning, and we are ready for what? Sports Talk. This is FYI Monday Sports Talk segment. And guess what? we have a very special guest. This is our friend. I love what he's on. You know, I request. I'm like, where is he? Mr. Brian Fuller, are you there?
Good morning.
You know, look, you got to come on. I'm telling you, and anytime you all are playing Dim Boys, you know, we got to have you on. Brian Fuller is. Look, Brian, tell everybody your team, tell them where you're from, and a little bit about yourself.
Hello, good morning, wonderful people, Miss Lady Hinton and Mr. E. I got my coffee in, and I'm sitting here in Oklahoma feeling wonderful this morning.
Oh, I know it.
Wonderful because the San Francisco 49ers, the team I've been going with for my whole entire life, showed the world on Sunday Night Football who really owns the Cowboys.
Oh, y'all beat you. I know you feeling good. You can't even talk. You feeling so good.
I'm feeling so good. Mr. E, he started this.
He surely did. I tell you.
Disrespect.
Brian, thank you so much for being on. He is a San Francisco 49ers fan. And if y'all want to, we can start off with that game. We're going to be talking about this is FYI Monday Sports Talk, talking about the NFL week 8. And Brian, let's just kick it off with Dim Boys and the 49ers. Tell us about this game.
Oh, Miss Lady Hinton. I'm telling you, it wasn't even a game.
It wasn't a pretty game.
The 49ers,
I got bored.
Dominant over the Cowboys the entire game. Essentially, Miss Hinton and the rest of the world, the listeners, both teams were depleted.
Yes.
So there were no excuses.
Ooh.
The 49ers didn't have their all-pro running back, McCaffrey. They didn't have their number one receiver, Brandon Ayuk. They were depleted. They didn't have their second receiver, Jennings. There were a plethora of players, and their running back, the second running back got hurt. And I'm telling you, Brock Purdy, Kittles, the rookie receiver, they ran on Dallas.
Ooh.
They threw on Dallas.
Don't forget that running back, Genova.
41 points on Dallas in the third quarter, Mr. E. 21 unanswered points.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's right. They picked it. I must give you your props. I must let you wear my hat. I'm wearing my hat proudly, and I'm still have on my Dallas Cowboy hat, and I'm wearing it proudly. My hat's off to you and the San Francisco 49ers. You caught us. You did it. You beat us. You know, it's just like everybody's Super Bowl when you're playing against the Cowboys. And y'all win, lose, or draw, y'all was amped up and ready to go.
But Mr. E, I'm telling you, just like Brian was mentioning, the third quarter looked
21 answer points.
It looked like the 49ers got more speed. Like they would it was so much speed in the players and things like that. It was like they were just knocking Cowboys all over the place. I was like, what's going on? Did it seem like that to you?
They had a $60 million man. And I really want to know, Mr. What do you think about the expensive payroll of players and their lackluster performance?
Well, and like I'm telling everybody, there's no excuse for the Cowboys' performance. It's no excuse whatsoever. The second string, the third string, the fourth string of San Francisco 49ers, I must admit, they came out, they was hungry, and they wanted the game more than the Dallas Cowboys.
Missy, tell us what you think went wrong or right with the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, what I think went wrong with the Dallas Cowboys, there was no defense.
Ooh.
They just picked the Dallas defense apart. Opening up whole. Even put the fourth string running back in there named what is his name? Genova?
Jerindo.
I mean, the holes open up. They used to a strong running back. The 49ers used to a strong running back, and he comes in there and he gains 10 yards, 15 yards. The hole just opened up because they used to their running back by the name of McCarthy. But one thing they could not do, Miss Hinton, our cornerbacks, our cornerbacks kept that one superstar that they had down to a bare minimum.
Wow.
He couldn't get loose like he wanted to, and the excuse was that he just got over the pneumonia.
Wow. Brian, what did you all do right? How come you all won this game? How come you all picked up speed? I'm telling you, what went right? What went wrong?
It just comes down to good old fashioned bully ball football.
Bully ball, that's it.
They have Dallas and Dak Prescott's number. I mean, Purdy is undefeated against Dak. He's beaten Dak in important games, in-season games. Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers has beaten Dak and those same Dallas Cowboys year after year after year.
Miss Hinton, I want to jump in there.
49ers, when they see that Dallas Cowboy game on their schedule, they're licking their chops, they're celebrating, because they know that is an easy win.
Now, Mr. E, I want you to answer this question because, when we talk about certain people on NBA and stuff like that, Mr. E always say they are overrated. Is Dak overrated?
No.
Okay, tell us why you think he is a great player.
See, here's the thing that you got to remember. Folks ain't going to give Dak the props. Mm-hmm. Dak is a great quarterback. But, he's done what he's supposed to do. He goes out and play the game. And I want to say congratulations to Dak Prescott because Dak proposed to his baby mama.
Yes, he did.
So
Mr. E,
please say it.
I would tell you, Mr. E, he is overrated.
He is not overrated.
All right, Brian, go ahead. Is he overrated?
He's a second-tier quarterback. He's a good quarterback.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm glad the brother, he got paid.
Yes, he did.
That's right.
Game.
That's right.
But he is not on the level, say, like a Lamar, of course, Patrick Mahomes. Now you got the guy C.J. Stroud. There are some quarterbacks that maybe a tier above him, Mr. E. Dak has thrown 8 interceptions, and he's barely made it to 8 games.
Oh,
that's not good.
Well, the thing about it is Dak is a star. Anytime you put on that helmet and that uniform of a Dallas Cowboy, they want to pick you apart like never before because there's so many folks that do not like the stars. The stars come out at night, clack, 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 clack.
So look, before we go on, we want to find out the numbers. The 49ers this season, Mr. E, and Dallas. Let's hear some of the numbers for the season.
Well, the 49ers right now, Ms. Hinton, they are 4-4. They are 4-4. Here's what happened. First quarter, they scored 3 points. Second quarter, they scored 3 points. The third quarter, they scored 21 points. And the fourth quarter, they scored 3 points. Now, when you look at all of that happened right there, and you look at the stats of the quarterback himself, Mr. What's his name? What is that guy's name? I don't even know his name.
Brian, the quarterback.
I know who it is. I just don't want to call his name. When you look at Purdy, he threw 18 passes, completed 18 passes out of 26 that he threw last night, and he got a total of 260 yards and 1 touchdown.
Wow!
Am I right, sir?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And then the running back they had for them, he had 14 carries, 88 yards, and 1 touchdown. Really, it was what you call a field field goal game. Well, when we look at this game, we now you can't just beat Dallas up and say they won't home. Well, we've been depleted also. Everybody on our squad is out. Y'all done had the big money grips. You done had your boy he had pneumonia and couldn't hit. Samuel couldn't hit the back of a barn. So now when you started talking and get your feathers all ruffled up like you're a proud peacock, you got to remember you shouldn't have never let the Cowboys come back and get 24 points.
Go ahead, Brian.
Did you not hear what the analysts were talking about, Chris Collinsworth?
They shouldn't have never got 24 points.
When Dallas got those touchdowns in the fourth quarter, that was what they considered garbage time. The creeping defense. The 49ers were allowing.
Yeah.
CD, he shouldn't be mad. That looks good on his resume.
That's right.
The losing effort.
That's right.
140, 50 yards and the 2 touchdowns. He still had to take that loss, Mr. E.
Wow.
It's about time CD Lamb started working out anyway.
Because you got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Commanders coming up in your division, sir.
Yes.
And the Commanders look real good.
Yeah, we're going to talk about them in a minute.
Luck game.
Before we talk about the Commanders, Brian, tell us what you see the future of the 49ers this season. Are they going to keep winning, or how do you feel it's going to play out for you all?
Yeah, this is what they call deja vu of the 22 and the 20 season when the 49ers went to the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship. They started off 3-4, and they went on some streaks during both of those runs. They ended up being 13-5. They went on streaks. So I think the streak started yesterday.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I'm looking for the 49ers to make the playoffs.
So now y'all on a bye, right?
They're on the bye.
They on the bye, so you get a chance to heal. You get a chance to come back up, because the Dallas Cowboys put a couple of y'all out yesterday too.
Oh, it's the E. Well, I tell you what.
We put a couple. We didn't go away. We did not go away without giving you a good fight. Some of your folks had to be.
Did you get it?
We had to. Some of they got a good whipping yesterday. It wasn't an easy battle for them. When you look at the score, Miss Hinton, they only lost by 6 points. That's by 2 field goals that them folks from the 49ers, they kicked the 2 field goals, and that was the ball game. They couldn't do nothing the first quarter but score 3 points. All that trash that Brian Fuller is talking, there is not all of that. They are not
Mr.
all
E,
of
let's
that.
hear from Brian. Go on, Brian.
Mr. E, you did not run the ball. You could have ran the ball. You brought Dalvin Cook in. He didn't do anything. You brought Ezekiel in. He got a touchdown. But after that, I didn't hear no more about it.
Well, see,
what happened to Ezekiel?
Well, see, the thing about it is, y'all didn't do too much of anything. Y'all should have blown us out. Now you go first quarter with 3 points. That's good. That's a good game. The second quarter, 3 points. Then halftime, you come back out and you score a touchdown at halftime. After halftime, you went in and shot up and got your little drugs stowed up in you and snipped your little cocaine and all.
Allegedly.
Then the tight end.
He going too far, right?
Then the tight end had to go lick his wound. Then this tight end had to go lick his wound.
Mr. E, all right, Brian. So tell Mr. E the bottom line, though. Tell him the bottom line.
The bottom line, Mr. E, Dak has never beaten the San Francisco 49ers in the past 5 attempts. They own Dak and Dallas.
Well, y'all won, so
I'm afraid of Dallas, and they show it.
Y'all won, so
right.
we're gonna give you some kudos.
Congratulations. But let's talk about some of the other games in Week 8, Mr. E, the winners and the losers.
Look at the Minnesota Vikings, Brian. Minnesota Vikings that played on Thursday night against the LA Rams. 30-20. What happened to the purple people eater?
Yes, they were on a streak.
People eaters. Hey, they got a taste of Matthew Stafford with his two receivers back, Cooper Kupp and Puka, and he threw on them.
And
do you think the winning streak is over for the Vikings?
No.
The winning streak is over.
No,
Ooh,
I don't
that's
think
what
so.
I was wondering.
Aren't they in
See?
no, it's not over for them. It's not over for them. Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals, 37-17. My boy was back. Jalen Hurt was back on point. 37-17. Talk about Jalen Hurt out of my division.
Jalen Hurt played excellent yesterday. The Eagles, they're looking like they're coming together.
Yes.
And they're going to be a team the league ought to be on notice about.
Well, your boy dropped the ball yesterday. That joker by the name of Lamar Jackson. He dropped the ball, and the Ravens lost to the Cleveland Browns.
That was an upset with me. I couldn't believe it. Brian, what do you think?
I love my boy Jameis Winston. I'm glad he got the win, but I just knew Baltimore was just gonna go in there and thump their head.
Yes.
I think that Baltimore messed up because they didn't give King Henry the football enough.
Well, King Henry ran into somebody, boy, like to knock the lights out of him yesterday.
I was in a state of shock. I mean, that was an upset for me. I'm like, the Ravens really.
I said the Cleveland Browns beat the Ravens. I said, I don't believe that. Listen, the Tennessee Titans played against one of the greatest teams. That's the Detroit Lions. The score was 52-14. What is Tennessee going to do this year?
Oh, no.
Tennessee needs to start releasing all their players. They need to send some of them to you guys in Dallas.
Shame!
I mean, they need to just blow that team up. So you playing professional football and you let a team put 50 points up on you. 52
points.
Well,
52.
Yes, 52-14. Now listen, the Dolphins and the Cardinals. Look, Dolphins almost, but not good enough. 28-27. What is the Dolphins doing this season, Brian?
Well, the Dolphins weren't doing too well with Tua Tagovailoa out. But he came back.
I said that was a great.
He played actually a decent game.
That's right.
They should have. I think Arizona won the game as the time expired. So I guess that's kudos on Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
I look out for Miami.
By 1 point. Well, how can you look out for Miami when Miami, they are really down at the bottom of the totem pole? They haven't won but 2 games this year. The Dolphins haven't won but 2 games.
They're in the week of the bit.
Well, they haven't won but 2 games. Miami, Billy White, Hugh Johnson, all them boys had not won but 2 games this year. Let's go to New York. Let's go to New York.
Oh, wow.
What an upset.
I thought maybe they had a chance.
I thought my boy Aaron Rodgers going to.
Aaron Rodgers, now come on. I did too now. The Jets 22-25, Patriots 25. They were the winners. The Jets, I don't know what to do. What can they do, Brian? What's missing?
They need to send Devontae Adams to San Francisco where he can at least try to play for a winning team over 500.
Yeah, you always want to get the better ones.
2-5 and go to the Jets and have the same record.
Well, why can't you?
2-6 now.
Why can't you have Aaron Rodgers come and play for the San Francisco 49ers?
Well, Aaron is, Aaron needs to be in the nursing home right
now. Oh, no, you did.
He hasn't been playing well either.
I know that's right. Now, one of the greatest upsets, and I don't know what's going on with the Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Falcons yesterday, 31-26. What's wrong with Tampa Bay?
Their receivers. Chris Godwin, one of their main receivers, he's out for the year with a terrible injury. And Baker didn't have any number 1 receivers. They're done too. So
you think that Baker Mayfield didn't do what he's supposed to do? He had 50 throws yesterday. Out of 50, he had 27, and 330 yards and 3 touchdowns. Baker did real good yesterday.
That was some real good numbers, but it's kind of like with Dak and with even.
I know you're gonna throw Dak up there.
They're all in the same category. They just when the bright lights are on, they just don't shine.
Oh wow. Green Bay. What about Green Bay Packers, the Jaguars? Green Bay act like they want to play some ball this season, but the Jaguars. Tell us what you feel about that game and Green Bay.
Oh, Green Bay is a team I think will make a deep playoff run.
That's right. Yes. That's right.
Jordan Love, they're a strong young team.
And Lawrence did good yesterday also. You got to watch out for T. Lawrence for the Jacksonville Jaguar. Listen, he scored. He had 2 touchdowns yesterday for a total of 208 yards.
It's about time. He hadn't done nothing all year, Mr. E.
Let's switch gears. Let's switch gears and go to Houston, down the street from you, and Indianapolis. 20-23. Houston, Texas beat them boys. Well, the Colts are 4-4, and the Texans is a 6-1. What do you think about CJ?
CJ is one of the top.
He's a beast, boy. He's a beast.
Top 5 quarterback, and they're the best team in Texas.
Everybody talking about these boys called the New Orleans Saints. All of them came to Dallas and they put a whipping on Dallas. Now they can't do nothing else because they left the horseshoe back in Dallas. So they lost 26 to 8 against the Chargers. What's going on with the Saints?
The Saints are in the world of trouble.
Yes. What's going on?
They started off hot.
That's right.
They did. They did.
Right. Since they lost their quarterback, they haven't won a game.
Well, we got the Bills and we have the Seahawks. Oh, they're going neck to neck.
That's right. That's right.
Well, Bills are 6-2, Seahawks 4-4, but the game was won by the Bills, 31-10.
That's right. Bills came out there to play yesterday. Buffalo came out to play. Diggs, he did a wonderful job. So my hat's off to him. Here's the team is not doing anything this year. Didn't do nothing last year. Brother Fulham, the Denver Broncos turned around and beat the Panthers, the Carolina Panthers, 28-14, and the Panthers are 1-7. 1-done.
They're not doing nothing.
They're not doing nothing.
That's spooky.
Bad organization.
Who this team called the Kansas City Chiefs? Who did they play last week?
Well, they beat up on the 49ers.
Whoa, they beat up on the 49ers. Kansas City Chiefs beat up on the 49ers, and you and Cedric Bell is in the rock in the same boat because the Kansas City Chiefs beat not only you, but they beat the Raiders too, 27-20. Listen, that boy showed y'all the ball. He put the ball in y'all face. He said, now you see me, now you don't. I thought he was a magician when he was playing against y'all.
Brian, how come the Chiefs are doing so good again?
Because they got a magician out there.
Because of Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, and they have a great defense in the team.
They got a good chemistry. The
Bears and the Commanders. Woo, the Commanders, they're trying to do a little something this season. Brian.
Luck.
Yes, they are.
Luck. That was that. Listen to me. I would find a fire. That cornerback, like that was over there arguing with the crowd instead of being in this place for the Bears. I would get rid of him. What you think, Brian?
No, Jay Daniels, that kid played an exceptional game with his ribs. You seen they was wrapping him up like a mummy, and he still went out there and made plays.
Wow.
I mean, the Hail Mary, the way he dodged the defenders to throw that ball with the time expired, that's he's better than your quarterback, Dak. He's better than mine too. I have to give it to him.
Well,
Commanders are for real.
That's right.
Mr. E, who's coming up this week?
Well, this week, the week 9 coming up on Saturday. Thursday, the New York Giants will be playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. What do you think?
Wow.
What do you think, Brian?
Pittsburgh, Russell Wilson is back.
I'm telling you,
Lucky
they're doing good.
Russell Wilson. And when he first came out the box, he threw the dud in the ground.
Look.
Okay. He all right. And Sierra got his back.
Well, Brian, thank you so much for being on. You know, we gotta have you back. One of our friends says good morning, and 49ers all the way. So look, have a wonderful day, and thank you.
Yeah, you too, Mr. E. Thank you to my too.
All right now. Look, thank you all for joining us for Sports Talk. Make sure you come over here for a few minutes for some upcoming shows, and be blessed. Have a wonderful day.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett. Our special guest has been none other than the San Francisco 49ers fan, Mr. Brian Fuller out of Oklahoma. For more information about FYI, give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now.
Wow. Katrina Brown said, good morning. Did y'all see my Commanders yesterday? We them boys. Honey, they taking y'all over, Mr. E now. She says the Commanders are in the house. They them boys now, honey.
It's a shame that all these folk come out the woodwork. I haven't seen them. They just like cockroaches. At night, they just like cockroaches. At night, they wait until and when the lights come on, they scatter. I ain't never seen so many days, so many Commanders come out. They don't know which team. They're confused.
I think they're feeling good, Mr. E. They when they changed to being Commanders from being Redskins, they just had a kind of rough start. I think they gotten their second win. They're feeling mighty good. I don't hear them too much except for Miss Katrina. I heard Miss Katrina saying how excited she is about it, but they kind of like, I don't hear them too much. I know I have some friends. There's a young lady, another Katrina, and she just loves them, but I haven't heard too much from her lately. So
any given day, the Commanders can lose. They're not really sure. They're confused now. They don't know whether or not their Commanders gonna stay Commanders, or if Magic Johnson and The Rock gonna leave them, because they're doing wonderful now. They put some money into the organization, and whether or not is this just a dream, because the last time, the Commanders are a new team.
Wow. So look, we have, Sheila Robbins, again, good morning. She's a 49er fan. Katrina Brown, she's all in for the Commanders. We got Annie Solario. How are you? And many, it's a young man up here, Al Hicks, I believe, is up here. And Mr. E, people are just excited.
I want to say good morning to Mr. Chris Hinton. Thank you so
Chris
much
Hinton.
for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
I tell you what, these games are fire. I'm very exciting. There are some upsets and there are some surprises this season, Mr. E. We got to just tell it like it is. But all in all, it's been a great season, and we look forward to new games. Mr. E, your prediction for this evening?
Well, for this evening Monday night game, I am predicting. Let me see who's playing. Giants are gonna win tonight.
You think so?
I believe that the Giants gonna win because I'm not standing with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay, I get it.
So anybody that's playing against the team that I don't like, I hope the opposite team win. It was just surprising yesterday when I saw that the Cleveland Browns, Steve Harvey team, won. I said it blew my mind. It blew my mind.
It blew mine too.
It
was just unexpected. It's like the Ravens.
It messed me up. And then when I saw that Hail Mary,
that was a mind blow.
But the thing about it is, I would find that fella. I would find them, or I would find him, and I would give him a great big old fine because he's supposed to. They practice this stuff.
Yes.
They practice this day in and day out. They block, and just like playing basketball, they supposed to block everybody out. He over there arguing with the crowd.
Well, week 9 is tonight. Also, don't forget FYI After Dark replay. Mr. E, the time is going to change, I believe, next week.
Next week, yes.
And we will be popping on with FYI After Dark on some live shows as well. Don't forget, we're pushing the vote. Listen, how many days, y'all? Get yourself out
8
there,
more days.
and you need to vote. I'm telling you, this is an emergency. It's a 911. Please get on out there. Vote. You can vote early, and you can just, lift your voice. Also, don't forget Yolanda Hinton's music, Make It All Right. Download it wherever music is sold. And Crystal Community Development Corporation's Young Women Achieving Success Mentoring Program. We're recruiting girls 10 to 17. November the 13th is the starting date. And we want you all to make sure your girls are a part of this program. They can be from any city. The site is in Chesapeake, but we are online as well with the program, and we do have outside activities as well. But please, we want you all to be a part of that. Don't forget to follow us on social media. And Mr. E is going to tell you how you can be a special guest, intern, or sponsor. And we do have some upcoming shows.
That's right. That's right. I want to let you know our upcoming shows. We got Mr. Phil Hawkins will be our special guest real soon. And Miss Sharina Mann will be coming on with us. And
Chris Hinton.
Mr. Chris Hinton will be coming about, but Mr. Hinton is coming on at a great time because the housing markets is going to be wide open. I was listening to folks talking about the housing market, and they said that now it'd be the great time to get out there and vote. Miss Katrina Brown said, we vote on my birthday. Miss Katrina, not only do they vote on you ain't the only one got a birthday. Miss Hinton's birthday is the day before your birthday.
Really
so we ain't celebrating your birthday. We're going to celebrate Miss Hinton's birthday.
I tell you what, we look forward to having you all on and back with us. If you know anybody that need to be a special guest, sponsor, intern with FYI, make sure you inbox us. And make sure you inbox us for our programs and things like that. Don't forget to follow us on social media. And tonight, FYI, After Dark, our replay. So look, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mr. E, any last words?
That's
or anything?
Right. If you'd like to be a special guest or sponsor of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you got to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYIRadioshow@gmail.com, or you can inbox us at FYI Radio Show on Facebook at whatever Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton Facebook page, and let us know what you think about FYI. If you know that we need to bring something special your way, let us know.
Absolutely. Now, look, please join me on Sunday, November the 3rd. I will be honored by the Chi Magazine awarded Lifetime Achievement Award. I'm going to give you all the information on social media so you all can be a part of my celebration and theirs. Look, be blessed. Have a wonderful day.
2 up, 2 down. Yeah.